In this video, I'll be sharing how to get your child to behave in public. Now, this is going to work for stores, grocery stores, or even just social gatherings or any public space that you're in where you really want your child to behave. Ready to learn how? Let's get started.
Welcome to Power Parenting 101.
Every parent has been there. You're in the store, you're trying to get the grocery shopping done, and your children are demanding things from you. They're looking at every shiny thing and grabbing it off the shelves. They're running around the store, they're being loud, and you just are ready to just run out of the store saying, let's get out of here, and just throw the whole thing out the window. We've all been there before. It's very embarrassing, and it's something that each parent goes through. Now, first of all, you need to let yourself off the hook. Like I said, we've all been there before, so you're not alone. This is a very frustrating thing that pretty much every parent goes through. Now, let's talk about how we can overcome it. The first thing you need to do is provide your child with some training. Now, a well-behaved child is really just a child that knows what the expectations are and how to meet them. The truth is that your child enjoys being successful just as much as the rest of us. So giving them proper training is a really important first step. Instead of leaving this up to chance, I want you to take the time to discuss the rules and expectations for being in public. In order to make sure that your child is engaged in this conversation, I want you to do this before you ever go to the grocery store. Find some quiet time in your home for you to discuss the rules and expectations with your children. Tell them that before we go to the store today, I want to give you a quiz. Then take the opportunity to ask them questions to see how much they know about the rules and expectations for going to the store. This gives them the opportunity to participate and even get some questions right. Make sure that when they get questions right, that you encourage them and that you really appreciate them taking the time to do this with you. You want to ask them questions like, when going grocery shopping or going shopping in general, what should we do when we're in the parking lot? Allow them to tell you that it's important to hold hands and to look for cars. Then ask them why. Why is it important that we hold hands and that we look for cars? Next, ask them what they think the rules are for being inside of the store. If they're not sure, you can ask them questions like this. When being in the store, should we run or should we walk? Should we touch things or should we keep our hands to ourselves? Follow up with questions like, why is this important? Next, ask them, should we be close to dad and mom or should we walk away? Should we use our inside voice or our outside voice? And lastly, should we demand that mommy and daddy buy us things? Now, a pro tip here. You can have your child show you things that they enjoy and what they want so that maybe when it comes time for their birthday or it comes time for Christmas, that you know the things that they're interested in. Let them know that it's okay to show you the things that they like. It's just not okay they demand that you buy them. Next, let them know what you will do if they do not meet the expectations. You can say, if you do not meet all of the expectations for being in public, we will need to go outside. Then let them know that when they are calm and they can tell you what the expectations are and that they are ready to try again, that they will have the opportunity to go right back into the store. Now, once you've quizzed them on the rules and expectations of the store, and you feel confident that they know everything that needs to be done in order for them to go into the public spaces or into those stores, then you want to ask them if they have any questions. See if there's anything for them that they're unclear about when it comes to going grocery shopping or going into public spaces or going to the store. Finally, ask them if they are ready to go give it a shot and try out these new rules and these new ideas that they just learned. They'll likely be excited about the opportunity. And now it's showtime, and I want to give you some really quick tips on when you go to put this into action. The first tip I want to give you is to follow through. It's easy for us parents to get in the trap where we say things like, what did I tell you? Do you remember what that rule is? And hey, what are we doing right now? And just keep asking them questions and really kind of creating empty threats and not really following through. Let me just tell you that your actions will speak louder than words here, and you walking your child outside is much more effective than you sitting there and repeating what the rules are and making those empty threats. If you really want to have a big turnaround here, you're gonna have to follow through. My next tip is to make sure that you park your car close to the entrance just in case they have a meltdown and they cannot control their big emotions. Next, when you walk into the store, be sure to walk closely to the front registers. You're going to want to be close to the entry and exit because you're likely going to have to do a reset. Remember, This is their first time they've ever experienced you following through on these rules and making sure that they meet all of the expectations. They're going to make a mistake. When they violate the rule at first, you can ask, what is our rule about X? For example, you might say, what is our rule about demanding things in the store? Now, if they answer and they tell you what the rule is and they immediately stop, then you can just proceed to grocery shop. However, if they persist, I want you to go ahead and calmly, swiftly, but also kindly walk to the front entrance and walk your child out of the store. When they begin to get upset, you can say, don't worry, you're not in trouble, we just need to reset. When you are calm and you can tell me what the expectations are and that you're ready to try again, we can go back into the store. If they have trouble managing their big emotions, make your way to the car and get inside the car, allowing them enough time to cool off. Remind them, you're not in trouble. When you are calm and you can let me know what the expectations are and that you're ready to try again, we'll go back into the store. Then, simply stay quiet and allow your child to calm down. This may take a few minutes. Now, if they'd like for you to hold them or help them calm down, don't hesitate. You can definitely help your child calm down this moment. Remember, they just made a mistake. They're having to learn what the boundaries are for going into these public spaces. It's going to take some practice and they're having to break some bad habits. So try to practice some empathy here. To make sure that you're able to manage your emotions, be sure to do this when you're not in a hurry. It's best to do this on like a weekend or some time where you have a little bit more free time. That way you don't feel rushed and you don't feel that there's pressure on for you to complete the grocery shopping. Remember, this is a training experience. Once you repeat these instructions a few times, you will see a dramatic change in your child's behavior. And just remember, actions speak louder than words. When your child violates the expectation of the store, just calmly and quickly walk out of the store, allowing them time to reset. Remind them that when they are calm, they can tell you what the expectations are, and they're ready to try again, you'd be happy to take them right back into the store. Lastly, be sure to acknowledge your child's effort. If your child tries really hard and you see them putting in a lot of effort, be sure to notice it. When they violate the rule, let them know, hey, I can see that you have tried really, really hard, and I'm so proud of you. You're doing so much better. We're going to go do a quick reset, but I promise you, if you can remain calm, tell me what the expectations are, and that you're ready to try again, we can come right back in the store. It doesn't have to take long. If you follow these instructions and stay consistent, it will only take a short time for you to notice a big improvement in your child's behavior. If you enjoyed today's video, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you have any questions, be sure to leave them in the comment section below. For more information, tips, and strategies on parenting, go to www.bedadly.com. Thank you very much, and as always, have a beautiful and blessed day.
Power Parenting